these tomorrow while you clean. The sugar will keep you awake. And hey, the brows are almost gone.
Ugh, don't remind me. Also, what's up with you two? She even called you my sweet Remy.
I kinda asked her out once before you joined our school. She humiliated me in front of everyone. So when you showed up and I stopped paying attention to her...
Aw, do you like me, Remy? Instead of answering, Remy kissed me and my stomach did that flippy thing. Hi, I'm Zoe. So, fun fact, my parents and their neighbors almost killed me once. Like, for real. But hey, before you call 911 or file a lawsuit, smash that like button, subscribe, and watch until the end. I promise it'll all make sense eventually. Apparently, I came into this world like a wrecking ball. You know how babies are supposed to cry a little, nap a lot, and be cute? Yeah, no, not me. I slept all day like I was on vacation and turned into a tiny tornado at night, crying, squawking, living my best life. Mom was a full-time stay-at-home warrior while Dad was a carpenter who spent his day making beautiful furniture pieces and came home exhausted, expecting peace and quiet, but nope. It was just me wailing like a siren night after night.
I keep telling you, don't let her sleep during the day if you want her to sleep at night.
Oh, really, genius? You think I haven't tried? She falls asleep mid-bath, mid-meal, mid-wail. This kid cries with her eyes closed.
Then do something else. I need sleep. I can't keep living like this.
She's 3 months old, okay? Her sleep will get better, just give her time. Biggest lie of the century. By the time I hit the terrible twos, Dad was one sleepless night away from packing his bags and starting over on a beach somewhere. Why? Because I wasn't just crying anymore. Oh no, I was playing. Full-blown middle of the night toy-pocalypse. Mom tried everything to keep me awake during the day. Trips to the park, blasting upbeat music, shoving snacks at me like I was a bottomless pit, but none of it worked. Exhausted and desperate, my parents finally dragged me to a specialist who ran like a million tests, and then started talking about reverse sleep cycles, gene mutation, chemical reactions, blah blah blah. I was 2. You know, nothing made much sense. This basically meant that my internal clock was permanently short-circuited due to an error or something. Simply put, I was like a vampire. I slept all day and was fully awake at night. That night, when we got home, Dad snapped.
It's all their fault.
No, Tom, calm down. Don't do anything stupid. But oh, he wasn't listening. He grabbed a bat, stormed out of the house, and made a beeline for the neighbor's gate.
Come out here and face me, Jerry.
Tom, stop it! You're gonna get us arrested! A scrawny dude with glasses opened the gate, also holding a bat.
What is it now?
Dad swung his bat angrily, but Mr. Jerry blocked it with his bat, smacking Dad's clean out of his hands. It sailed through the air and smashed into Dad's windshield, cracking it like a bad joke. Dad let out a scream so dramatic it could have won him an Oscar.
Ah, my car! You're gonna pay for this, you monster!
And then, chaos. Pure, unfiltered chaos. Dad and Mr. Jerry went at it, chasing each other around like the actual real-life Tom and Jerry, complete with cartoon sound effects. In the midst of the chaos, I spotted a boy a little taller than me standing behind Jerry's wife who looked just as frustrated as Mom. Mommy, boy! I took a step toward him, but Dad suddenly scooped me up like a sack of potatoes.
I'll make you pay one day, Jerry, and you better fix my frickin' car.
Let go! Let me talk to him!
Stop it, Zoe. You're not allowed to see that boy, ever. Got it?
No, I see boy!
Zoe!
Hey, don't yell at her! Tell you what, honey, if you sleep tonight, I promise I'll arrange a play date tomorrow. Deal? Dad tried to object, but Mom shot him this look that shut him up immediately. Mom said I could have a play date if I slept? Done! Sold! All I had to do was sleep the night away like a normal person, right? Wrong! I didn't even make it 10 seconds before I shot up, grabbed my toys, and started tearing around the house like a caffeinated raccoon. The disappointment on Mom's face was priceless. Obviously, the next day I was a total zombie and way too cranky for the playdate. But as I got older, I realized there was never going to be a playdate with the boy next door, because Remy Kent was off limits. The Kents were our sworn enemies, apparently. And because of my sleeping habits, I never went out during the day or saw anyone outside our house for the next few years. Mom homeschooled me for a while until she couldn't take it anymore. And when I turned 11, she shoved me into class with a quick, "Don't fall asleep in class or you'll get detention." Then she was gone. She didn't even take a picture or pretend to cry a little. Ugh. I had never seen so many kids crammed into one place, like a human zoo. It was all pretty exciting, but boy did I regret not trying to sleep the night before. By the time I stumbled into class, everything was blurry. My eyelids felt like bricks, and I was trying so hard not to faceplant during my intro. Hi, everyone. I'm sleepy. Zoe. Nice to sleep. Meet you all. The entire class burst into laughter and whispers started immediately.
What's wrong with her?
Didn't get enough sleep at home, Dozatron.
That's enough, Linda. Everyone settle down.
I didn't care. I just wanted to collapse on my desk next to this really lonely-looking boy who kept smiling at me and slip into a coma. But of course, life had other plans. The moment my eyes closed, the teacher smacked my desk with a ruler so loud I nearly peed myself.
You can't sleep in class. Go splash some water on your face.
Trying to stay out of trouble, I stumbled to the bathroom, groggy and defeated. But then this girl, Linda, and her little minion burst in with a hose, and before I could even react, I was drenched from head to toe. I was fully awake now, but I was raging mad. Hey, cut it out! What's your problem? You missed some eye boogers, weirdo. Can't stay awake for 5 minutes? Before I could respond, they blasted me again, laughing. Angrily, I snatched the hose and unleashed a tsunami on both of them. Of course, my epic moment ended in detention. I slept through it though, so joke's on them. Later, Mom picked me up, grinning like she just won the lottery.
I'm so proud of you.
What? You're not mad?
How can I be? You stayed awake long enough to cause trouble on your first day. Maybe now you'll sleep tonight.
Maybe.
I couldn't stay awake any longer, so I dozed off and Mom woke me up when we got home.
After dinner, I thought maybe, just maybe, I'd finally fall asleep. Nope. I just tossed and turned until I heard a tap at my window. I crept over and peeked out, and there he was. The boy from school earlier, smiling and waving. How did he know where I live? I cracked the window open, and he held up some books.
I brought notes.
He kept glancing toward our neighbor's gate, looking all kinds of nervous. And then it hit me. Wait a minute. Remy? I can't believe I last saw you when we were like 2? I thought you guys moved.
I've seen you a couple of times at night, dancing by your window.
Oh my god, I can't believe you've seen that. I'm like the worst dancer ever. Remy turned out to be so fun, and after that night, he snuck into my room every night, slipped me notes, I tutored him and helped him with homework, we ate snacks, watched movies, and just vibed until it was his bedtime. Then this one time, Dad almost caught us. Remy dove into my closet just as he walked in.
Thought I heard voices. You alone?
Who else would I be with, Dad? I have no friends. Just watching some confession diary vids. Wanna see? Dad just shook his head and left. That was close, but fun.
We have to be more careful.
For the first time in ages, my nights were exciting. At school, he was literally my guardian angel. He took notes for me while I slept and blocked the sun from my face with his hand like a personal shield. My heart fluttered every time. He'd even pinch me awake during tests and exams. By now, teachers didn't wake me up anymore because I was always ahead on my work and top of the class. Plus, my condition was also getting better and I didn't fall asleep in class as much. But unlike everyone else, Linda hated my guts. When she wasn't shooting daggers at me or calling me names, she was cooking up rumors.
Do you think she's a vampire? She's always asleep.
If she was a vampire, she'd burn in the sun, genius. I bet she's a witch. She's got my sweet Remy all spellbound and I am not having it. Her sweet Remy? Ugh, did she think she owned him or something? One time when I was 14, I passed out at my desk during gym class, then woke up to laughter and Linda hovering over me with a marker.
Hey, stop! What are you guys doing?
What's wrong, Remy? Are you mad that I gave this home wrecker some permanent Sharpie eyebrows? They suit her, don't you think?
Hey, don't call her that!
Permanent brows? What was she talking about? In a sleepy daze, I sprinted to the bathroom and, oh heck, she'd drawn all over my face! And with a permanent marker! That was it! I found Linda and launched myself at her like a wild monkey. Next thing I knew, we were locked in a hair-pulling, screaming battle with the entire class trying to break us up. I'm pretty sure I got a fistful of her hair before they ripped me off her. Of course, we ended up in detention and got stuck with window cleaning duty for a week. Ugh, worst week ever. I kept dozing off while scrubbing and those brows would not come off. I was beyond pissed. But Remy was always there, bringing chocolates to our study nights.
Eat these tomorrow while you clean. The sugar will keep you awake. And hey, the brows are almost gone.
Ugh, don't remind me. Also, what's up with you two? She even called you my sweet Remy.
I kinda asked her out once before you joined our school. She humiliated me in front of everyone, so when you showed up and I stopped paying attention to her,
Aw, do you like me, Remy? Instead of answering, Remy kissed me and my stomach did that flippy thing. It was everything. Just then the door burst open. Dad stood there, fuming.
"Get your hands off my daughter, you little weasel!"
He charged at Remy like a rabid bull. I jumped between them. Dad, stop!
"Move, Zoe! I'm gonna end him!"
Remy, go! I'll call you!
"Zoe!"
Just go! Remy bolted before Dad could grab him. Mom rushed in, wide-eyed.
"What's going on here, Tom? Did you know that your daughter has been sneaking that traitor's son into her room?"
Well,
"You knew?"
so what if I knew, huh? They're just kids, Tom. What happened has nothing to do with them. At that moment, Dad's rage hit maximum overdrive as he stormed out, slamming the door so hard it shook the whole house. Things were spiraling and fast. And wait, Mom knew all along? Why didn't she say anything? We didn't even get to talk about it before Dad barged into my room the next day, furious.
"I can't find my Rolex. There's only been one stranger in this house."
Wait, you think Remy stole it? That's ridiculous, Dad. He's not a thief.
"So, are you saying that I stole it? I mean, if it wasn't you, then it must have been me or your mom, right?"
No, Dad, that's not.
"Are you defending that crook? Do you know what his family has done?"
No, because you never tell me anything. You just say, hate the neighbors. But why, Dad? Why?
"Don't change the subject. That boy stole my watch and I'll prove it."
Next thing I knew, Dad dragged us to Mr. Jerry's. He shoved the gate open and stormed into their house, yelling.
"Your son stole my watch. Where is it? What are you talking about? Don't come into my house accusing my son. Well, an apple doesn't fall far from the tree."
Dad snapped before going straight for Remy's school bag and dumping everything on the floor. And there it was, Dad's Rolex. Huh, what a coincidence. Like he knew exactly where to look.
"What? I didn't. Dad, Zoe, you have to believe me."
Dad,
"No. Now you know what kind of a family this is. If I ever catch you in my house again, I'll show you exactly what I'm capable of."
something felt off, and I was devastated. It ruined everything. Just how much did he hate this family, and why? When I tried to ask, he blew up and said the strangest thing.
"You have no idea how evil they are. So just do as I say."
What do you mean? I looked at Mom, but she just looked down and refused to say anything. I planned to talk to Remy and ask if he knew anything, but he never showed up to school. His phone was off and messages didn't go through. It was like he disappeared off the planet. At home, my parents were tense and they both refused to talk about it. Worse still, my attempts to talk to Remy's parents were met with door slams in my face. So I gave up after not finding any clues. Years passed without a word from Remy. But the fact that we were still neighbors gave me hope that we'd meet one day. So I threw myself into books, graduated top of my class at 17, and headed to med school overseas. I was going to work hard, get a good job, and find him. Uni was nothing like high school. No Linda, no nagging parents, and best of all, night classes. Finally my kind of schedule. But then, disaster struck. I walked into my first class all pumped and spotted this cute couple in the front row holding hands, giggling. Oh, adorable, right? Until the guy turned around.
"Zoe?"
I think I'm in the wrong class. I bolted out of there like my life depended on it. Remy? After all these years of dreaming about him, he was here with a girl. My heart shattered. I was mid-ugly cry when someone grabbed my arm and spun me around. Remy, let me go!
"Hey, let's talk."
He dragged me to a cafe and we ended up talking for hours. Why'd you ghost me? Never contacted me?
"'Cause my dad said we had no future and I should move on. I didn't want to leave, but I thought you believed your dad and hated me."
Hated you? Remy, I knew my dad planted that watch. I never doubted you. I wanted to tell you, but you were gone and now you have a girlfriend.
"Stacy? No, we just met at orientation and got friendly. Zoe, you're the only girl for me. I plan to work hard, get a fancy job, then come find you and elope with you."
Wait, seriously? I had the exact same plan, except the eloping part.
"It's perfect. You're perfect. Oh, I missed you so much, Zoe."
The next few months were a dream. We aced night classes together, then went on dazzling dates, fancy rooftop dinners, midnight boat rides, surprise museum trips. And then, one unforgettable night during a candlelit picnic under the stars, complete with fairy lights strung in the trees and soft music playing in the background, Remy pulled out a ring and got on one knee.
Zoe, will you make me the luckiest guy alive and marry me?
My heart stopped, and I swear even the stars were holding their breath. Yes, yes, yes! And then he kissed me, and for a moment it felt like the whole world stopped and it was just the two of us. In our own little bubble of love. Our relationship was perfect, and since our parents would never approve, we had a small campus wedding and moved in together. We planned to tell them after graduation, but the universe had other ideas. One night as we got ready for class, there was a knock at the door and I almost passed out when I opened it. Mom? Dad? What are you doing here?
I missed you.
Before he could finish, Remy stepped into view. Dad's face darkened, rage flickering in his eyes. I thought he was gonna explode, but he just turned and walked away.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'll talk to him.
We weren't about to just let them leave, so Remy and I ran out and caught up with them. Dad, stop! Whatever beef you have with Remy's dad has nothing to do with us.
Oh yeah? You think your condition is normal? His dad caused it. He almost killed you and your mom.
What? Amid his anger, Dad explained that when Mom was pregnant, Remy's dad, a pharmaceutical scientist and Dad's then best friend, recommended some meds to treat a life-threatening complication she had in her 3rd trimester. She took them and instantly fell into a coma until I was born.
He knew the meds were untested, but for the sake of his experiment, he used my wife and child. He and his family should be in prison. What?
Before Dad could rage again, Mom spoke.
I knew, Tom. He warned me that they were untested, but I was so desperate. The doctors had given up and I couldn't lose my baby. This is on me, so stop blaming his family. Blame me.
Silence. Dad's fury melted into something worse. Grief. He just walked away. Days later, we flew back home. Remy's dad confirmed everything, apologizing 1,000,000 times, but Dad still wouldn't talk to us. Mom tried to fix things, but nothing worked. Then a few days later, I found out I was pregnant. Maybe Dad would listen to me this time. I'm having a baby, Dad. Your grandkid. And yeah, Mom hid the truth, but now that I'm pregnant, I get it. I'd do anything for my child too.
But you suffered because of that mistake.
No, Dad. My condition made me special. And look at us now. I'm a doctor. Remy's a pharmacist. We turned out great. It took months, but he finally agreed to couples therapy.
On one condition. You two owe me a real wedding.
Deal. By the time our baby arrived, Dad and Remy's dad were even talking. So, happy ending, I guess.